Breaking: Senator Bob Corker won't run for re-election in 2018. Hello folks, my name is Jen. I'm from Golden State Times, and today we have a breaking news story. This one comes courtesy of the Washington Examiner, and it says that Senator Bob Corker, Republican of Tennessee, announced Tuesday that he will not be seeking re-election in 2018. Corker was elected to the Senate in 2006 after serving as mayor of Chattanooga. He said, quote, "Serving the people of Tennessee in this capacity has been the greatest privilege of my life. And as I spent the month of August traveling across our great state, I was reminded that we live in a unique place full of people who care deeply about the direction of our country." He said that in a statement, and he went on to say, quote, "I am grateful to the people of Tennessee for the opportunity to serve my state and my country. I have been fortunate to do so with an extraordinary staff, and I want to thank them for their dedication, their incredible dedication. I know that we will continue to have an impact for the remainder of our term, and I look forward to finding other ways to make a difference in the future." So that was said by Senator Bob Corker. He is not seeking for re-election. He says that he is retiring. And really quick, Senator Bob Corker, he's a really big supporter of President Donald Trump. He appeared, I think, at one, maybe two Trump rallies during the election. One was in Tennessee, and the other one, I think, was in North Carolina, where he actually appeared with President Donald Trump, as you guys can see on the picture on your screen. Now, there is this site called 538. I'm pretty sure it's a leftist site, but they have this feature that you can track congressmen and senators and to put them side by side with President Trump to see where they stand with the president. Okay, so let me show you guys real quick of Senator Bob Corker here and seeing how he looks at the issues in regards to different things compared to President Trump. So here we go. All right, so this says tracking Congress on the age of Trump. Okay, Bob Corker, Republican Senator of Tennessee. So this is President Trump's score. It says how often Corker voted in line with President Trump's position. So Bob Corker, he voted and he was in line with the president 87.5% of the time. Okay. President Trump's margin, it says Trump's share of the vote in the 2016 election in Tennessee minus Clinton, it says plus 26. Okay. Predicted score, according to this leftist publication, I'm sure, 89.6. So that's what they thought it was going to be. It's a little bit lower. Okay. But here, since the very beginning, let's start since the very beginning, which would be January 12th. I don't know what's up with that. But January the 20th, nomination of James Mattis. He said yes. Nomination of every single one that up to this point has been confirmed. Repeal of the stream protection rule. They are both in support. This is President Trump on your left, and this is Corker on your right. Just to give you guys an, wanted to confirm that, simplify that for you. It says nomination of Jeff Sessions to be Attorney General. They were both in support. Nomination. Okay, repeal of a rule requiring Social Security Administration to submit information to the National Background Check System. This was the same issue where the background check system wanted to go into their social security information of older Americans and see if they were senile or not, or if they were if their mind was good in order for them to be able to get guns. Okay, so this was something very huge at the beginning. It started in 2016, but then it went into 2017 and it got put down because that would violate people's right to bear arms. Okay, so they were both in repealing repealing that rule of the Social Security looking into, the background check system looking into people's Social Security information. Mick Mulvaney, Wilbur Ross, all these people are just on nomination. Repeal of rule requiring some federal contractors to report labor violations. They're both in support. Repeal of change to the Bay Area of land management planning rules. They're both in support. Now let's see what Bob Corker wasn't in support of. Repeal of a rule that allowed a new type of retirement plan established by local governments. President Trump was in support of that. Bob Corker was not. Both of them were opposed to this. Whether to keep the Senate cloture requirements for Supreme Court nominees at 60 votes. They were both opposed to that. Here's two of them. Repeal of the rule that would allow a new type of state-based retirement plan. President Trump was in favor. Bob Corker was opposed. The 2017 fiscal year appropriations bill, President Trump was in favor, and Corker was opposed. Okay. Opposing the sale of some arms to Saudi Arabia. Now, this actually went through when President Donald Trump was in Saudi Arabia. He signed a huge deal worth a lot of money to sell both arms and also planes and a bunch of other things to Saudi Arabia for billions and billions of dollars. And they were opposing it. Okay, the Senate was opposing it. Everybody was opposing it. And they put it up, and President Trump and both Bob Corker was in favor of it. So they opposed this opposition of the sale of arms to Saudi Arabia. Now, was it a good thing or not? That's up to this for discussion. Imposing sanctions on Russia. President Trump was opposed to sanctions on Russia. Bob Corker was in favor. So this is a really big one, folks. This is a big one. Imposing sanctions on Russia, Iran, and North Korea at that time. So this was July 27th. This is before Kim Jong-un started going crazy. And they were going to impose sanctions on Russia, Iran, and North Korea. President Trump at that time was opposed to it. Bob Corker was in favor. And just recently, raising debt limit, extending government funding, and Hurricane Harvey relief. President Trump was in favor. Bob Corker was opposed. Now, I really don't know why he was opposed, but he was. I really don't know what that is all about. You know, Harvey relief. Why are you opposed to something like that? I don't know. But yeah, so this is the way that Bob Corker voted next to President Trump, or their beliefs side by side of Corker and President Trump. Okay, so he's definitely not a never Trumper, definitely not a anti-Trumper. And now what's going to happen in the state of Tennessee is that there's going to be a runoff just like today in Alabama. Okay, so that's going to happen at some point in 2018. So make sure that you guys stay tuned here at Golden State Times. We're going to bring you coverage of everything, all of these elections, all of these runoffs, everything that's going to happen. We're going to have coverage of the Alabama one later on today, either on our website at goldenstatetimes.com/news. The link is in the description below, or here on YouTube. Okay, so stay tuned for the Alabama runoff between Luther Strange and Roy Moore. Okay, they both had a rally. They both had a lot of people on the rally. They both have big ticket supporters speaking on behalf of them on each side. One has President Trump and Vice President Pence. The other one has Steve Bannon and Nigel Farage and Phil Robertson and Sarah Palin. Have a whole bunch of people. So they both have really big names behind them, pushing them, trying to get them over the finish line. But we will know today, later on today, polls close at 4 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you guys stay here at Golden State Times for that coverage of what's going on with the runoff in Alabama. So let us know what you guys think about this. Do you think it was a good idea for Bob Corker to retire, to not seek re-election in 2018? Or do you guys think that that could be a mistake, because that could be just another seat for the Democrats if they so happen to steal it or push very hard and spend millions and millions of dollars on that state? So let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. My name is Jen. I'm from Golden State Times. If you guys missed Heather Nauert's press briefing, or President Donald Trump's joint press conference, or Attorney General Jeff Sessions talking about free speech on campuses, all that stuff should be coming up on your screen. We uploaded all that stuff earlier today. Tons of news coming out. So let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. And make sure you guys give this report a thumbs up and you share it on social media. Also, on our website at goldenstatetimes.com, we have an article about Bill O'Reilly going back to Fox News. Okay, so if you guys want more information on that, go to our website. The link's in the description below, goldenstatetimes.com/news, and go and check it out. And make sure you guys share it on social media along with this report. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Peace.